My name is Lindy Bunch, and I'm the priest here at Trinity+St. Peter's Episcopal Church in San Francisco. The church is a tough place, and I spend a lot of time in it, and I'll be the first to say it. I totally understand why people struggle with it and struggle with being a part of it. For me, I think church is one of the few multi-generational spaces that we have left in our culture. It's one of the few places where people come together not out of some common interest, but because they are really seeking something that is beyond themselves. And so, yes, church is difficult, and that's actually precisely the point. That we come together as imperfect humans who are seeking after the grace and love and mercy of God. And so when we gather together, we push each other's buttons, we struggle to understand each other, and sometimes we even fight, but that is all what is supposed to be happening. That is all where we learn what faith is, who God is, how God is at work in our world. And so it's not easy. It is important. And I don't think that I could be a Christian without being a part of this church as well. The church is at its best when it is living the values that it preaches. And I think this happens in ways big and small. We see it from everywhere in the streets to protest, all the way to the quiet acts of love that people show one another on a daily basis. For example, one of the most touching from my last parish was walking alongside a woman as she faced her death. And it was during a very, of course, tender time for her. She was also struggling with memory loss. And so as time went on, she was slowly losing who she was, the story of her life. And the community around her gathered, and they reminded her, they remembered who she was, what her story was, and walked with her until her death. And it was beautiful, and it was quiet and utterly important.